FIFA is the global body for all club and national soccer organizations, and it has 211 affiliated national football associations from 6 regional or continental confederations. The Confederation of African Football, or CAF, is one of those 6 confederations. CAF has 54 member countries, drawn from the 5 sub-regions of the continent. In this episode, we give you a list of all the member countries in alphabetical order, and according to their regional affiliations. In the north, the Union of North African Football Federations, also known as UNAF, was founded in 2005, and has 5 countries. First on the list is Algeria. Algeria is a 2-time winner of the AFCON Championship, and has qualified for the FIFA World Cup 4 times. Their national teams are commonly known as Le Guerrier du Désert, which is French for the Desert Warriors. They are also nicknamed the Phoenix, after their national animal, the fennec fox. Next on the list are the Pharaohs of Egypt, so called after the title of the monarchs of ancient Egypt. The Egyptians certainly wear their moniker with pride, being the nation with the highest win record in the CAF Nations Cup, and also boasting the best African club of the century, Al Ahly National. The Mediterranean Knights of Libya are the underachievers in the region, having never qualified to play in the FIFA World Cup finals. The country also has the least appearance, representing the region, in the CAF Nations Cup's history. Their nickname is derived from the 16th-century knights who policed the Mediterranean, and assumed responsibility of its traditional protectors. The Atlas Lions of the Kingdom of Morocco, named after the Barbary lion, of the Panthera lion population, in North Africa, were the first African national team in history to be ranked by FIFA in the top 10 national football teams in the world. They are also the only African national team in history to have been at the top of the FIFA World Rankings for 3 consecutive years, from 1997 to 1999. The Tunisians are notorious for their frequent World Cup qualifications, but never getting past the group stage at the finals, although they made history in the 1978 edition by beating Mexico 3-1, and becoming the first African country to win a World Cup match. Their nickname is the Eagles of Carthage. Carthage was a major ancient empire that spanned most of North Africa and the Mediterranean.
We will be looking at the West African region, next. But before we do, please subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button, then click the notification button to receive alert of new videos. Thank you for watching and keep enjoying this video.
The West African Football Union, WAFU, has the highest number of countries in CAF. Here is a list of all the 16 countries. The Republic of Benin fondly call themselves the Squirrels, a nickname they chose in the 1960s to reflect a small nation aiming to climb high. The Benin-ORs have indeed lived up to this in the early 2000s until internal feuds and multiple accusations of corrupt and unethical practices threatened to tear the Football Association apart. Their northwestern neighbors, Burkina Faso, are nicknamed the Stallions, after their national symbol, the 2 white stallions depicted on their coat of arms. The Burkinabés can be proud of their development in the continent and on the world group stages, since 1998. The Cape Verdeans are called the Blue Sharks, perhaps because the country may be surrounded by sharks, being an archipelago and island country, consisting of 10 volcanic islands in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Cape Verde has never qualified for FIFA World Cups but has qualified for 3 Africa Cup of Nations tournaments, in 2013, 2015 and 2021. The elephants of Côte d'Ivoire are named after the African forest elephants, which are abundant in the Ivory Coast. Despite having paraded some of the most prolific players on the continent, Côte d'Ivoire only managed to qualify for the FIFA World Cup 3 times between 2006 and 2014. They won the AFCON Championship twice, defeating Ghana by penalty shootouts in 1992 and 2015. The Gambia has also never qualified for the World Cup, and only qualified for the African Cup of Nations in 2021. They are named scorpions, after the emperor scorpion, a species of scorpion native to rainforests and savannas in West Africa, especially in Gambia. It is one of the largest scorpions in the world and lives for 6 to 8 years. The Ghanaians are nicknamed Black Stars, after the symbol on their flag. Ghana are the third most successful team in African Cup of Nations, having won 4 times, and also third most successful country at the Under-17 World Cup, with 3 title wins. They became the first African nation to win a medal in football at the Olympic Games in 1992. And the first to win the Under-20 World Cup, in 2009. The Silly Nationals of Guinea have also never qualified to play in any FIFA World Cup finals at the senior level, and their best finish in the Africa Cup of Nations was runners-up in 1976, although the Guineans have reached the quarter-finals in 4 of the recent tournaments, in 2004, 2006, 2008 and 2015. The African wild dogs of Guinea-Bissau are so called after the wild canine, which is a native species to sub-Saharan Africa. Guinea-Bissau had never progressed beyond the first round of FIFA World Cup qualification until the 2022 qualifiers. They are still a long way to their first appearance at the World Cup, although they have qualified for the AFCON finals in the 3 most recent editions. Liberia is officially nicknamed the Lone Stars, a reference to previous association with the United States of America. Remarkably, the country produced the FIFA World Best Player in 1995, who also happens to be the current president since 2018, but they have never qualified for the FIFA World Cup finals. And have qualified for the Africa Cup of Nations, AFCON, just twice, in 1996 and 2002. Named for the traditional hunting eagles of the Tuareg, Mali is one of the 3 African countries whose national teams are nicknamed the Eagles. While the Malians are a major youth football power in both Africa and the world, they have never qualified for any senior FIFA World Cup finals in history. They have appeared at the AFCON finals on 12 occasions, with their best outing in their 1972 debut, when they finished as runners-up. Nicknamed the Almoravids, in reference to the Almoravid dynasty, an imperial Berber Muslim dynasty centered in Morocco, which established an 11th-century empire that stretched over the western Maghreb and Al-Andalus. Mauritania has never qualified for the FIFA World Cup finals, and only qualified once for the AFCON finals in 2018. The Nigerian national team is nicknamed the Mena, after a species of antelope, the Dama gazelle, native to the country. Niger Republic is one of the 11 West African countries that have never qualified for any edition of the FIFA Senior World Cup finals, but they qualified for the AFCON finals in 2012 and again in 2013. The Super Eagles of Nigeria have been to 6 of the most recent 7 World Cup finals, won 3 AFCON championships, won Olympics gold medal, and was ranked 5th in the April 1994 FIFA rankings, the highest FIFA ranking position ever achieved by an African football team. The Super Eagles were also awarded the World Team of the Year in 1996, and Africa National Team of the Year 4 times. Considered a soccer powerhouse, Nigeria has Africa's most successful international women's football team. And has also won a record 5 FIFA Under-17 World Cup titles. The Senegalese are tagged the Lions of Teranga. Teranga is a Wolof word that means hospitality or welcoming generosity. In 2002, the team became the second African team to reach the quarter-finals of the FIFA World Cup after Cameroon. They have featured twice in the Senior FIFA World Cup, and 16 times in the AFCON Championships. Senegal also has a vibrant youth soccer culture. The Leone Stars of Sierra Leone are not to be mistaken for the Lone Stars of Liberia. Their nickname is coined from the country's shortened name. The team have never qualified for the FIFA World Cup, however, they have qualified for Africa Cup of Nations thrice in 1994, 1996 and 2021. The Togolese national team are known as the Sparrow Hawks. The sparrowhawk is a small bird of prey found in Togo. Togo made their debut in the FIFA World Cup in 2006, and they have appeared in the finals of the African Cup of Nations (AFCON) 8 times since 1972, reaching the quarter-final stage in 2013.
Thank you for watching this video. Up next we will show you a list of countries from the Central African region. Kindly like the video, subscribe to our channel and click the notification button to enjoy more videos like this.
The Central African Football Federations Union is also known by its French abbreviation, CUNIFAC. It comprises 8 national teams, and here are the details. The indomitable Lions of Cameroon fiercely live up to that name. Certainly one of the most successful national teams in Africa, they have qualified 7 times for the FIFA World Cup, more times than any other African team, won the AFCON Championship 5 times, and the Olympic gold medal in soccer in 2000. Despite these laudable accomplishments by the senior male team, other groups of the national team have not been exemplary. The national teams of the Central African Republic (CAR) are called the Big Cats, or the Wild Beasts. The country has historically supported some the most pristine wilderness, and intact and abundant wildlife assemblages in Africa, including species of global importance such as the Big Cats, which they got their moniker from. Despite being traditionally one of the weakest teams in Africa and the world, they have achieved some success, topping their 2012 FIFA World Cup qualifiers table, and rising in the FIFA ranks from 202nd in August 2010 to 89th in July 2011. The team is yet to qualify for a FIFA or AFCON championship. The Chadian national teams are called the Saho, after the Saho civilization, which is the name of the tribe of the ancestors of the current-day Chad population. Although, the country's football federation has made efforts to develop youth soccer for both male and female sides, the Chadian national team has never qualified for any FIFA World Cup tournament or AFCON championship. The Democratic Republic of Congo, formerly known as Zaire, and alternatively called Congo-Kinshasa, are nicknamed the Leopards. They are a formidable national side in African football, and have produced notable club sides like TP Mazembe. Congo DR's highest position in FIFA ranking was 28th. As Zaire, they were the first sub-Saharan African team to qualify for the FIFA World Cup, in 1974, a feat they have been unable to repeat till date. They have also won the Africa Cup of Nations twice, in 1968 and 1974. Les Diables Rouges, or the Red Devils, of the Republic of the Congo have never qualified for the FIFA World Cup, but did win the Africa Cup of Nations in 1972. They also won the football tournament at the maiden edition of the All-Africa Games, held on their home ground in Brazzaville, in 1965. The Congo's best attempt at qualifying for the FIFA World Cup was in 1998, when they were just a win shy of qualifying for the tournament. The national team of Equatorial Guinea is known as the National Thunder, a name they got from the equatorial climate of thunderstorms. The team has never qualified for the FIFA World Cup, but has qualified for the Africa Cup of Nations on 3 occasions, the first 2 times as hosts, in 2012 and 2015. They reached the quarter-finals in 2012 and finished in 4th place in 2015. The black panther is Gabon's national animal, so it is fitting that the national teams are named the Panthers. Gabon has never qualified for any FIFA World Cup tournament, but they have qualified for the AFCON Championships 8 times, with their first appearance in the Championships in 1994. Gabon's best result at the AFCON tournaments is reaching the quarter-finals twice, 1996 and 2012. The national team of São Tomé and Príncipe is named the Green Yellows, from the country's flag, which is green and yellow. Despite joining CAF and FIFA in 1986, São Tomé and Príncipe did not participate in the AFCON qualifiers until 2000, and the FIFA World Cup qualifiers until 2002. For most of the tournaments, the Green-Yellows did not even enter for, or were withdrawn from, the various World and Continental Cups qualifiers.
We conclude the first part of our presentation of member countries of the Confederation of African Football, CAF. We hope you have enjoyed it, and you are set to watch the concluding part.
All flag and logo animations displayed in this video are for entertainment purposes only. If you wish to buy them, please contact our sales office, at the email address, sales@wise.ng. We will also create similar animated contents for your brand, on request.
Lastly, before you watch the next video, please like this video, and subscribe to our channel. Also, click on the bell button and you will get alerts of updates to the channel. Your comments are also welcome. Thank you for watching.